Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the farm. We've got some chores we need to take care of this morning. We've got to get some feed out to the chickens, and also we're going to give them their worming maintenance. We've got the scratch and the cayenne pepper and the other worming things for our chickens. I can't remember what the other one was, but we've got a video for that. If you haven't seen that, go back and check that out. Chickens are doing great, but we just like to give them a little bit of a maintenance just to make sure that they're doing good. It's spring, it's starting to get wet. We don't want them to have any worms. If you have nice fluffy butts, and we'll show you what they look like, you don't have worms, but it's okay to give this to them even if you don't see evidence of it, because it keeps the worms away, and we definitely don't want to see evidence of it. So let's head over, get these chickens fed. We've got some pig updates for you. We've got to clean out the brooder because we've got more chicks coming tomorrow. And even though it's decently nice today, it was 30 this morning, we do not have chickens out on pasture yet, because when it's 30, we don't have heat lamps outside and we don't want to lose any chickens. So we'll check out the chickens, clean their brooder, and check up on those pigs. We got some announcements for you. Let's get going. All right, here's the chickens enjoying this weather, checking up on us to make sure we are bringing their food this morning. Although I do want to give them their treat here first. I know they're looking for food. They had a feeder empty this morning, but we want them to start with this, and they'll pick what they want throughout the day. So they'll be getting both, but we'll put this down first for them. Here you go, chick, chick, chick. There you go. There we go. Perfect. So I'll pick up a chicken in the other pen and show you what a nice fluffy chicken butt looks like. And fortunately for us, I don't have an example of what a bad chicken butt looks like, but it's when their back feathers are all pasted up and looks like manure. There's a nice fluffy butt. So if you've got nice fluffy butts, you know your chickens are doing well. Let's get the rest of the feed in here for them. Okay, one happy group of chickens filling up for the afternoon. We're continually moving them around this spot. They started up here, if you guys remember, and every day we move their houses down one spot and we'll bring them around. And once we get around, then we'll pack up all our fences and move. So I've got a fan. Anyway, let's head to the larger flock out here in the woods that's following our pigs. Get you a little snack. What are y'all scared about? Let's get you a good example. Here we go. Here's a nice fluffy butt. If you think you have worms, or if you're seeing a muddy butt with not clean feathers back here, then you know your chickens probably have some worms. But if you're nice and fluffy on their hind end, you know you don't have worms, right? You want to go? So yeah. All right. So we've got these guys fed. Let's get the lids on before I forget. And these chickens are all the way down to the end here. Let's get our trash. Just about ready to move along, and that is why we are getting this pile ready here. We got to start this today. I've been working on clearing over here for the pigs' next move. Let's put our trash up. But you can see this big old pile in here that we are going to start burning today. So working on getting this. Got a lot of clearing to do up here, but once I get the fire going, I just keep adding on, and I love being able to do that. if you don't have your fire going, you're just making a big pile somewhere, which we've already got. I need to get that burnt down and get another pile going. Once we get that done, it's time for everybody to move. So chickens will come from here, most likely come into this area where the pigs are. Pigs will move over there where we're clearing, and we will just keep cycling everybody around. But since we're here, might as well say hi to everybody. How's it going, bud? How's everyone doing? Big key that we keep finding is as long as we keep moving their feed bowls, we're spreading manure and spreading their job. They're working around here for us. You guys eating this old tree? You guys eating this old tree in here? You're breaking that tree down for me. Look at you. Hey, I don't want to scare you, but we're here. He's in there rooting and breaking that old tree down. Yeah, you're getting that, weren't you? That's not blood, that's just red from that tree. But here's our pigs. As it warms up, they're making their own wallow. Hey, what are you doing? Just cooling it down for everybody? I am thinking that I'm gonna get a wallow going in our next spot, and we're gonna get a bunch of hoses and run water so we can fill it up, not with buckets. How you doing? How you doing? And we'll be able to just run hoses and fill up a big wallow for these pigs down here. But you can see they are putting in the work, and we are thankful for it. Then we bring in the chickens behind them, and the chickens break everything down, scratch it up. What's going on down here? Is this the cool spot? Yeah. You guys just relaxing today? Yeah, the sun's warming y'all up. It was kind of cool now, but now you guys are heating up. Good morning. Good morning. You guys remember her, right? I know. You're not quite ready to be bred. I keep wanting to call her Joyce. I know that's not her name. What's her name? I'm having a hard time remembering all these pig names. It's not Joyce, but we are going to check out Joyce, and we are going to check out Thistle because we've done some rotating around the farm. So let's go check them out since we're talking about pigs. Then I'm going to grab Brooklyn because I need her help driving the tractor, and we'll get the brooder cleaned out. You guys liking this tree, huh? You liking that tree? Clean it up for me. I just remembered. Do you guys remember? It's Cheryl. Sorry, Cheryl. I forgot your name for a minute. All right, so if you guys remember, we had Joyce and we had Thistle, and they were not taking in the pens they were in. So here's Joyce. Hey Joyce, we tracked her cycle and we knew she was starting to come back into heat. Hey Ryder, I'm sorry, we didn't say hi to you. So she was over in with Gordon, and if you guys remember, she had been bred, I believe 2 times, and she came back into heat and got bred again, so obviously we knew she didn't take. So we have changed Joyce and we've moved her across the farm in here with Ryder, who is craving the attention right now. And we noticed Ryder breed her the other day. So we're gonna keep track of her heat cycle and see within 21 days, hopefully she does not come back into heat. And sometimes if you just switch up pens, switch up boars, switch up sows into different pens, sometimes that helps. She's had piglets before. Gordon's had piglets before, bred other pigs that have had piglets. So we're not sure who the problem or what the problem is, but we were thinking maybe a change in scenery would help. And so that's what we did. We took Thistle, moved her over here with Gordon. Hey Thistle, we have not noticed her get bred yet. So when we go to do DNA, we'll put both boars down just in case. If she doesn't come back into heat, then Ryder would be the dad. Corey, I know. Corey is our little borrow. Hey, Thistle's letting him know who's boss. I'm sorry, you're not getting enough attention. So Thistle, that's a tongue twister. Thistle and Joyce have switched pens. We got them moved over, super easy move. And so she is now in here with Gordon. Joyce is in with Ryder. So that'll move back piglets for those two if they end up having piglets a couple months later, but that is okay. So there's your pig update. Let's get this brooder cleaned out and we'll show you the Cornish cross. All right, chicks are 3 weeks old. Egg layers are 4 weeks old, and they are doing great. We've kind of taken off the moving blankets to help keep the heat in. It's warmed up nice in here. We've actually turned off one of the Cornish cross lights here because it's warm enough inside, just not outside. Let's lift this up and check them out. You can see we definitely need some cleaning done, and we've added the large trough feeder, which is one of the feeders that will go out with them outside. But with this many chickens at this age, they needed some extra feeders in there so it's not so chaotic during feed time. So like I said, we get our next 100 chicks tomorrow. So we've got a brooder ready for them, and we'll show you that as the chicks get here. But notice the difference. These guys have been in here 4 weeks, haven't changed the bedding in here. Now granted, there's only 65 I believe it was, but they are scratchers, and they move that mulch around the shavings, where these guys, granted there's 100 of them in here, but they are poopers and they just layer it up. So we're gonna get all these feeders and waterers out, then we'll scoop the manure out and we will get them some fresh bedding, because even though it's going to be 60s, these guys are not feathered out yet, and we don't want to move them out too early and risk loss of the chickens. So Brooklyn is on her way with the tractor, and we are going to clean this brooder out. At least 1 more week in here, all depending on weather, and then they'll be out on fresh pasture. Okay, Brooklyn's gonna take that and dump it. A lot of people ask us, how do we clean these out? Well, we don't take the chickens out for the most part. Now that I'm out, they're coming across, but they'll scare to one side. I'm gonna get in here and sweep this up. We'll put shavings on this side, and then we'll start cleaning out the other side. Gotta move over. Gotta move over. It's a lot nicer over there. A lot nicer over there. Come on. There you go. Gotta go. That should work. These guys aren't as scared of me as I thought they were. Watch out, y'all. So underneath all the shavings, if you guys haven't heard, we put a tarp down and some moving blankets when we're on cement, just to help keep it warm. So we just use the shovel and get all these old shavings out and new shavings in. So it's a pretty easy job to clean this out. Now in the summertime, when it is a lot nicer out, they'll get out at 2 to 3 weeks, and we probably won't need to clean before they move outside. So I got a lot built up here, y'all. Spread this out a little bit more even. About 2 to 3 inches of shavings is good, and we'll get their feeders and waterers back in. All right, last water. And we put these boards down just to lift this water up off the shavings, just to help keep shavings out of the water. We've got them for the feeders too. I've got this one doubled up just to get a little bit higher, just so they can just to help keep the shavings out of the waters. So awesome. This looks fantastic compared to what they were in. Not quite as good as being out on grass, but if they've got to be stuck inside here, then they need to be in a clean area. So you can see the feathers are starting to grow out on these birds, so it will not be long till these birds are out on pasture, and we'll probably turn another light off here shortly just to start getting them acclimated to a little bit cooler weather as they get ready to head outside. So I'm excited to show you the different style brooder that we're using. I don't want to give it away. Chicks are coming tomorrow, so if you guys enjoy this kind of stuff, hit that subscribe button. We'll have that video for you guys this Saturday. But anyway, egg layers are doing good. Smells a lot better in here. We're gonna leave this door open just so we can get some good ventilation coming through the barn. So we're gonna start up the fire here. We're gonna be cleaning out the rest of the afternoon, working on the woods. Uncle Ken just got here, which is awesome. So we're gonna get a lot done this week. But chickens are fed, laying well. Egg layers, new egg layers are growing big. They'll be moving out about the same time as the Cornish cross. The Cornish cross are getting big. More Cornish cross coming tomorrow. Pigs need to move, chickens need to move, breeding pens need to move. Now that the grass is growing, we'll get them moving a lot more. So anyway, it's been a great day here on the farm. We're just getting started. Happy to bring you along this morning. I've got a pallet of feed to unload, so plenty to do to keep us busy, and we love it. So we appreciate you guys following along with us on this journey. Farmers markets are ramping up once we get our freezers full of chicken, and it is going to be busy, and we love bringing you guys along. So we appreciate you following along today. Pigs are thrilled that the sun is out. Don't forget to make the change, and we'll see you guys with the pigs and the chickens on the next video. Y'all doing all right? You dug yourself a hole, didn't you? Didn't you? Yeah, you. You're a good pig. What a good pig.